Likewise, Max.
Next.
I'd like to thank you on behalf of the people of New Plymouth. We've brought a symbolic Tim Tam to present to us. This is symbolic of the concrete ones that are littering our state highway, 480 of them.
Those things.
And this is the second petition that was run by the people of New Plymouth with over 7,000 signatures on it that were required. So they did one before the process started.
Yeah.
The council counted as one submission. And 99, the first one was over 99% of people were against it. And then the second time around here we go again, after the work's been done, there's over 7,000 signatures and still climbing that have been gathered again for people that don't want it. So this is a perfect example of why councils, government, when you go through the consultation process, actually you need to listen to people, you need to listen to democracy.
Yeah.
And it's not been happening.
Yeah, okay, thank you. I'm glad to receive this. I also think that with cycle lanes and the like, I don't think we've done very much in terms of cost-benefit analysis for these things. We don't know how many people are using them.
Yeah, well, look, both at Auckland and Wellington, the cycle lane mania driven by the Green Party has totally got out of control. Molesworth Street, just outside of Parliament, has become hopelessly congested, no longer efficient, and my dear friend Wayne Brough has sadly been unsuccessful in rooting out the excessive application of cycleways in Auckland. But most importantly, you guys are standing up for locals, standing up for a tried-true process of handing on a petition, and David, as our key expert in economic development and a great future ahead of him, I'm sure will take up the cudgels.
That's great. So there you go. Have some Tim Tams for after
Small matter of
One of the things, the biggest problem with this is, other than the fact that we picked up an Auckland transport design and we plonked it into New Plymouth.
Okay.
One of the big problems with this is the guidance we were given by NZTA was it has to be on state highways. So we put it on the main state highway in and out of New Plymouth, and we've clogged up the roads. And we've got car parks out, we've got the cycle lane there, you've got these outside car parks, and then you've got trucks trying to navigate around intersections where they've got traffic calming, they call them traffic calming measures, these concrete islands that stick out of the road. It's turned it into a nightmare.
So what you're telling me is your main trade route is now blighted by bicycles?
It's the one west.
Ambulance access route, the cars can't, so that's an issue too, and fire of course.
It's not well thought out, is it?
No, it was done in a rush because the climate emergency funding was withdrawn by the coalition government. We were given $17.6 million.
Yep.
When the new government came in, it was decided to withdraw some of that funding because there were other priorities we need to deal with. But
What was the name of that policy?
It's the Climate Emergency Reduction Fund, the CERF funding. That's where the funding came from.
The reality of creating more emissions.
So but this part of the contract got rushed before the funding got officially pulled on the day to let this contract to get this done.
It was passed.
So what they did in New Plymouth is they picked up this concept, they went and got Auckland Council consultants their plans and they plonked it on their state highway. And they've wrecked it. It was all done too hurried.
I think everyone's catching up with the fact that with AT in particular, they had too much headwind and were able to do things that perhaps got ahead of what the public actually wanted because of the mandate. And the intention was good at the beginning, setting up Auckland Transport, a better partnership between the region and central government, with the way they form their governance and so on. But essentially, transport is a public good. There's the public there.
But that's the 97% against.
They've spoken, so I got a copy of the funding agreement, and interestingly enough, they are our assets as a city on a state highway, but normally we're not allowed to do any work on a state highway. So technically we own them and we have to maintain them on the state highway.
Right.
But in the funding agreement, interestingly enough, as they're our assets, we can do with them what we like.
Yeah.
And that's my hope for the future.
Right. Well, I note that a move towards private property rights in the kind of addressing the RMA is well and truly in the middle of it. And so when that policy finally sees the light of day, I'm sure you'll see that that's fair and square in the middle.
Yeah, that'd be great because we removed something like, was it 280 car parks, I think, from along the front of all those properties. So there's shops there that have lost car parking. It's affected their businesses. We've got to stop doing this stuff in this country.
And I'm sure all of you guys would have no problem with cycleways
No,
in the right place.
Yeah, the right time, the right place.
Yeah. And through due process.
Yeah. All right. Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you.
Appreciate it.
We'll talk to you soon.